Hello, Matthew Welch, October 5th, 2021. I'm going to be going over the results of my chicken wing dissection. So I'm going to tilt the computer down here just to give you a better view. So here is the end result of the dissection. What I went ahead and did was remove the skin and the connective tissue that attached that skin to the muscle below it. I was able to manipulate some of the muscle to see how the ligaments and the tendons and the muscle all work together to allow this joint to move. Once that was done, I went ahead and removed the muscle, and what I'm left with are major bone and kind of exposing the synovial joint here. So we have a few major bones in play. We have the humerus, which is this larger bone here. We have the radius, which is this smaller bone, and then the ulna, which is this thicker bone right here. These three bones come together to make our synovial joint, and what will kind of be our elbow joint on a human. I kind of cut into one side so I could see the ends of the bones, but I left the other side kind of closed so I could see this, the synovial kind of capsule. Inside this capsule is where we're going to have the synovial membrane, which there's a little bit of that kind of still intact right here. This synovial membrane is what kind of helps keep this joint structured, as well as produces that synovial fluid to help lubricate that joint. If we look at the ends of the bones themselves, you can see that both bones here, like on the humerus, are covered in this really white, smooth articular cartilage that helps to keep this joint nice and smooth when it's used. And we have that articular cartilage on both ends of the bones. And that's all held together with some of these ligaments that we saw here on this side. So some of the disease processes that we can see in joints, probably the most common one that we see in humans especially, is going to be rheumatoid arthritis. And rheumatoid arthritis specifically impacts these type of synovial joints. And this can be caused by a few different factors, just use over time. There can be some genetic predisposition to it, but also sometimes viral or bacterial infection can lead to damage of this joint. And what will happen, it can be a few different things. One, we can start to have a breakdown of this cartilage that covers the end of these bones. So if we don't have that nice white covering, that nice smooth white covering, then every time this joint moves, it's just going to be almost bone on bone. It's going to cause a lot of pain and then further that inflammation. We can also have ruptures or tears to the synovial membrane or the capsule itself, and that can leak some of that synovial fluid, again making this capsule or this joint less free and smooth flowing. So really most of your disease processes are going to be around a degeneration of the components that keep this joint from smoothly, these bones smoothly coming together and allowing that movement. So that is my overall chicken wing dissection. Thank you very much for your time.